So you might have a contract. Some people actually do have written contracts with their employers. That's something that I'd have to read. I'd like you to call me at 877-525-0700. We'd talk about how you get the contract to me, because oftentimes the contract doesn't do what the employee thinks it does. There may be a clause in there about if you're fired, well, you only have to get paid 30 days pay or just some minimal amount of thing, which doesn't get you your full term of the contract. And sometimes things aren't contracts either because they're too indefinite. They don't say how long this is supposed to be, or nobody signed it. I've had cases where the employee never signed it, and I've had cases where the employer never signed it. If it hasn't been signed, probably not going to be a valid contract. The law is that it has to be signed by the party you want to assert against. So an employer might be able to enforce that against an employee who signed if the employer didn't sign. But the question is, why didn't the employer sign? That doesn't seem right. Okay, so you need to call me between 9 o'clock and 6:30, although I'm taking some calls on the commercials here. 877-525-0700. Be patient, because I'm taking the laboring oar and answering all the calls for the Employment Lawyers Group. And in a good week, that's more than 200 new client calls. 877-525-0700 to find out if you can get a lawyer on a contingency to represent you on a case against your employer. 877-525-0700. My real specialty these days are unpaid wages, class actions, sexual harassment, if it isn't just wrongful termination.